Apologies again, guys. We've been having some technical issues with the stream. Everything should be a-okay now. And they are going in on Meet Your Bob, and they do get a double kill. This time it's IO and Elab have really taken full charge of this game. Apologies for the technical issues I've been having at the start of this game, guys. I'm pretty sure we are done with them, and it'll all Dota 2 action from here on out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Elab have had a very fast start to this game. And SnD be almost forcing themselves into fights at times, and Elab are punishing time and time again.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm sure SnD realized that Elab are not comfortable or the aggressor and push the initiative with them. And that's what they've been trying to do, but they've been doing it aggressively, and maybe Elab have learned from their previous experiences with SnD. They can punish this aggression if they're ready for it. That's what they've been doing.
Double damage.
Right then, so goes a little quiet, but Ikizor was going for that IO. Gage makes it out of there, back next to his bodyguard and buddy Rajix. But there is a fight happening up, and they're making a move on Mage. Mage gets a bad feeling about that, and he backs off. Coming top, Elab are gonna look to fight this, and the stomp is gonna catch Panda in disguise, and he's taking heavy damage here. Oh, and he could go down. He does go down to the Omni, and now Ara could follow suit. Ara has no help with him. I don't think Meet Your Bob even wants to try and fight this, and Ara does go down, and it's 9-2, and it's a disaster for SnD. The start to the game.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
For SnD and their fans. Even losing out in the last hits department at this stage. This will be tough. Really tough early game for SnD. And Yang is gonna go for it, and they do catch Rajix here. Can they kill him? So much damage coming from the Ursa, but not enough, and Rajix still alive. Does go down, and all the meanwhile, SnD get a double kill up top. So huge fight for SnD and huge turnaround. I don't know how they managed to pull that off, but they're all injured. And all have to head back, but huge victory for the team shipped. And they're gonna get GH here. And he does go down, and the very famous Ara gets the kill. And SnD quickly clawing their way back into this game. Rajix immediately going for Ara. Looks like an easy kill to him, and it will be an easy kill. Ara staying a little too long.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fishing you delay the top tier 1 going down. Doug. AK Zor, waiting a few hits, positive vibes. So when the dust settles, It's pretty much an even game at this point, and credit to SnD because it was spiraling out of control, and they've stabilized. Tired again, and they didn't notice anyone there running through. Oh, Ara does spot the Elder Titan. Does go for a stomp, and there comes the relocate, and that's an easy kill. Nice setup.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
And Panda in disguise is moving in with axe, and can he go for? Oh, he almost got the call there, and he misses the call on the jug. Have been stacking their ancient, and they almost they basically faked going on that bristleback. I don't think they're gonna try and even kill that bristleback unless they have at least heroes here. Possibly they need a crazy amount of DPS to take out that guy. So any items coming in. So far, nothing of note. Mirana predicts for her Aghanim's. Arrow is by. Bob a little overzealous here, and he goes all in on this bristleback, who goes down, and GH could go down here too, and he does. Nature Bob making me eat my words. And they're going for more, and Ein could be in trouble here, and Ein taking so much damage, and oh, the arrow just misses. Manages to get out of there, but now they're trying to go for the Juggernaut. And the Juggernaut's turning around on them, and Mage is getting very aggressive, and they choose to engage, and just ends up being for one in Bendo favor. Oh, and Panda in disguise was waiting for positive vibes to come by here, and the spins are doing a lot of damage. Herbs has to get out of here. But Jiang is relocated on, and it's Ein and GH that take him out. The support duo taking out the Ursa. And in disguise, not letting Ein get out of here. Oh, and here comes the boat, and Ein does take heavy damage from it. And Kekizor is sneaking in here, and Ein is very low. They do use the Dust of Appearance. And then disguise does come in again. But there's too many. Elab are all here. And the Omni Slash almost deals with Mirana, but she manages to escape. Panda in disguise is gonna probably die here, and he does go down, and Elab just joined up and grouped up really fast there. They knew a member was missing from SnD. That is a victory for Elab. Still, the scores 13-7. Game is dead even, more or less.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looking at the net worth.
Radiant structures are
Very
fortified.
close on both teams. I would just say that Ursa is really hurting right now. Net worth is far below where it should be.
Radiant's
And
middle
that
tower
will
has
bode
fallen.
very well for Elab. Ursa, not exactly a catch-up hero. Heavy ping around the Roche pit, I believe. Stacks have already been. Mage dang farming. Thinks about making sides against it. Now they're thinking about making Juggernaut again, but Mage does get a bad feeling about it, and off he. Mage playing very defensive, staying by his tower. And they seem to be posturing on this bottom tower. And they will look for a kill here. And they drop a ward, and Meteor Bob could be in trouble. And he's trying to get out of here. But he does get caught. And the relocate comes in, and Meteor Bob pays with his life. And they will lose this tier 1 as well, but all the while sacrifice. Oh, G Lang, they're moving in on G Lang. Omni Slash is ready. So they're gonna take out the tier 1, and they're not gonna lose anything at this point. Rajix scaring off KK and Mage could be in trouble here. He does use the Omni Slash, but a lot of creeps are there. And now double 2-man stun. G Lang takes a lot of damage. And then this guy chooses to just get out of there. He accepts death. And oh, they get Ara, and they're gonna get G Lang too. He's still up, and the boat comes in! And it's a 3-man boat, and this could be a huge turnaround. G Lang does live. And he's trying to TP out of there. Can he get out of there? Oh, but no, he's interrupted. Meteor Bob has to get out of there. That boat was legendary, and they did get a Juggernaut because of it, but Meteor Bob could die here. And Axe does come in, and 3-man call! He gets 1! He gets 2! Panda in disguise with MVP moves over here. Oh, and he's still living. He's trying his best to deal with Rajix, but he's probably gonna go down here. The X marks the spot, pulls him back, but Rajix is unstoppable at this point, and he's gonna get KK Zor. He does get KK Zor. Rajix is just killing them one by one. They cannot deal with this Bristleback at this point. Incredible, incredible plays there. First from that Kunkka. Meteor Bob's boat. His ship landed on 3 heroes flush. Followed by a 3-man call by Axe. And Ara does go down this time. And the favor is definitely swinging towards Elab, but still very slight. And that's all thanks to some of the big plays from Meteor Bob and Panda in Disguise. Otherwise, this could be looking a little ugly at this point. So where do we go from here? Pretty crazy plays, I mean. This Axe and that boat. Really, really nice. Axe has done well to maintain his farm, but Kikizor is falling behind. Ursa has been trying to catch up. I mean, it's not that bad as where it used to be, but Rajix has been a demon on this Bristleback, and you just saw in that last fight, he has a Crimson Guard now, so I'm not sure how they take this guy down. No, almost like the only magical damage, true magical damage, is Oracle and Mirana, and is that enough to take down a Bristleback? I don't think so. The physical damage, nothing's gonna get through this guy. So for the time being, at least, this Bristleback for Rajix is immortal. And we're gonna see the game plan SnD come up with to try and deal with this thing that's running at them. Obviously gonna use Rajix's Bristleback as bait and as the siege engine this game. Heavy pings going about, and they do signal that they are gonna smoke this way, but there is a smoke coming the exact same way, and we are gonna see a fight. Oh, and they use Cloak of Shadows, so this arrow could hit Rajix, and it doesn't, but Rajix is left alone there, and Rajix could be in trouble. He does use the Blade Mail. They are ignoring Rajix, and they are going for the other heroes. Oh, and it's a very awkward engagement and disengage from everyone. involved. And Meteor Bob does get hit. And he's in trouble, and the boat does come in, but Meteor Bob is left for dead. And Ara could go down here too. And Ara barely makes it out of there. And this is gonna signal Roche. I don't think there's any stopping this Roche. Not without that Kunkka. Igazor will try and take mid-tower while the Roche is going down. He does have his Aghanims right now. And the TP does come in, and they want to deny this tower, and he's going to have to let them deny this tower. Axe does try and block it, and they get the arrow, and Ein goes down. Positive Vibes could be in trouble too. But the help does come in, and that crazy Bristleback is around again. And Ara could die here. Ara basically accepting death. But Axe does come in and take out that Wisp. That is something. But can they deal with this Bristleback? Oh my goodness. Juggernaut taking so much damage, but this Bristleback is a terrifying prospect. And they're just trying to kite him around and delay him as long as possible. This Bristleback could go down here. The boat's coming and landing in his face. He takes heavy... Oh, and this Bristleback is going to go down. He does have an Aegis. No, he turns it around. The Aegis does go down, and Ursa is still standing. Ursa manages to get out of there, and they're trying to chase him, but I don't think they can. And Positive Vibes, Sherbs does go down. Panda in the Skies will pay with his life. But that's an Aegis going down and a few heroes, and definitely a big victory in favor of SnD there. And as you can see, spiking upwards. Really, really well played. I mean, cutting around that Bristleback when... And they managed to kill him once, so it is possible. I really like the way SnD played that. I think they played it to the best of their ability. And they didn't see G Lang there, and that's a wasted relocate for Elab. So a few things going in SnD's favor right now, and they'll be pleased with how the past 2 to 3 minutes of this game have gone. And Mirana gets a kill on Mage's Juggernaut. Oh. And now they're looking to take out the Wisp, and the Wisp will go down here almost instantly. And Elab have to fall back. Things are not going their way. Could they catch Radix again? The Stomp will protect him. Stomp does a lot of damage too. Kekizor being still standing. But he's very low and he gets stomped. Kekizor might go down here. No, he doesn't. He's still standing. And Axe goes in with the call. And he gets Radix. And he gets Elder Titan. And SnD almost have a team wipe. They almost wipe Elab off the face of this map. Huge, huge turnaround in the past 5 minutes of this game. And SnD have shown that they've kept their composure. And the graph should be... It's actually in their favor in terms of experience, and the net worth should be curving back to basically 0. And that is a huge deal. The Juggernaut has fallen behind. When I say behind, I mean Ursa has caught up to him, and Ursa was way behind the Juggernaut a while ago in this game, around 2,500 behind him. Now they're practically level, and it's only this Bristleback that's the saving grace. And they're gonna get another kill here. GH blows up the Kunkka's boat, and this Kunkka has done so much work for SnD. They're looking to get out of here, and Positive Vibes does land the stun. Meteor Bob will look to get out of this, and he does get out of this. And ulti's wasted. Can they do anything else? Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to. Oh, and that must be so frustrating for Elab. SnD disengaged at the perfect time. A double damage rune over here, possibly going the way of Juggernaut.
Double damage.
And SnD go smoke and are looking to make their way around. They do not know this Juggernaut has a double damage rune yet. Are they gonna find anyone though?
Shadows, take us.
The scan. Make sure they're clear to go around, and they might see that wisp. But this could be a bad engagement for SnD if they choose to take it. ELAP are perfectly positioned uphill, and they spot them. This creep secret agent spots them. And now it's ELAB's turn to try and make a move. And they are doing so. KKZor does really well to dodge that stun.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, we should be, yeah, more or less level in this game, with XP largely going in favor of SnD. Why the turnaround? Alright, the gold wasn't a huge advantage, but it was significant for the point of the game it was at, and they've turned it around, and this game's already 26 minutes, guys, and it's flown by. And something tells me the next game, ELAB aren't gonna let SnD have this Kunkka again. He's done so much work. And so has this axe. ELAB now playing a little bit more passively. They have a relocate up, but SnD sticking together diligently, expecting the gank, and they're ready to counter it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Panda in disguise could be in trouble here if they notice he's alone. And a circle is drawn by Ara'a. He knows they are in this vicinity. And he gets pinged out as well, as ELAB are keeping tabs of what's going on over here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Quick break due to lag, where it will be resolved shortly. Sanjay and Yasha, or Sanj Yasha, picked up by Rajix's Bristleback. The Mirana, on the other hand, has already the Boots of Travel, Blink, and Aghanim's. Whereas the Axe, more standard items. Juggernaut does have a Vanguard, and that might have slowed down his progression just a bit. While the Ursa went Blink, BKB, and a casual Mask of Madness. So, just waiting for the players to resolve this lag issue they're dealing with. And again, apologies for the missing of the start of the match, guys. We had some technical issues, but I hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been what these matches always promise to be, back and forth. And Juggernaut, Mage's Juggernaut disconnects. We'll resolve that issue shortly. Ara does the same, so it seems like most of these players are experiencing the similar issues, at least, and nothing quick reconnect will solve. The smoke held by Ara here. I wonder when they plan to make their move. And now a bathroom break. So I think we can all take one, guys. And we'll resume in around, hopefully, 20 seconds or so.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Gold and sweet.
Apologies, guys. Having issue with the mic there. And I'm sure you witnessed that insane team fight earlier, where Meteor Bob's boat really did turn around the entire fight. We're having mic issues, but I can assure you that we were screaming here in the studio. It's unfortunate that it didn't translate to you guys. And here we might have another big engagement, and Panda in the Sky is caught out of position, and they're probably gonna get this kill. His teammates aren't close enough to help him. The false promise will keep him alive a little bit longer, but Ara goes down, and this boat only lands on one, and SnD have to disengage here. Oh no, they're gonna lose Meteor Bob too. They're not gonna catch Kekizor too, are they? Kekizor looks to make his way out of there, and he does. I mean, I was just saying after that last fight in this area where Kunkka landed the 3-man ghost ship that he has been the MVP of the game so far, but that fight, his ghost ship maybe wasn't the best, but I really can't blame him either. Like, Elab initiated from a perfect angle where he couldn't really land his ship against more than one hero.
Dire's top tower is under
So
attack.
where does that leave us? To relocate. USP gets back to base.
I'll take that as tribute.
And a lull in proceedings right now, as SnD look like they're grouping up for a smoke, and the scan is used, and they spot Kekezor standing behind his tower, and he's heading back, as most of Elab are making their way down here to push this tower.
Is under attack.
Kekezor plays it safe and stands real far back.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Tower does go down, and Elab aren't gonna push this any further. They're gonna swap lanes and probably transition to mid push. Oracle does draw a line like that, and that's where their smoke is going. They're going around and coming like that. And Hand in Disguise's smoke is broken. They catch positive vibes, but is that enough? It's a pretty tanky hero to catch. Oh, and they're trying to disengage here. And the Omni Slash comes in on Ji Yang, and he doesn't take too much damage, especially with the False Promise up. And now the boat's coming in, and it does not land on anyone this time, but they do take out two in the back, both supports. And now they're trying to turn it around. I don't think this is enough to fight it. Oh, but Ursa comes back in, and Juggernaut's Aegis goes down. Panda in Disguise is going to fall here. And SnD have to disengage, but Ji Yang looks like he's toast. And he is toast. He does go down. Ara almost goes down as well, but the relocate takes them back to base. Ara does go down to Mage, and that is a huge fight in Elab's favor. They're also going to lose the tier 2 tower up top, and they might lose a tier 2 in the middle. And this is a disaster for SnD. It seemed to be going so well, but in a span of around 2 minutes, this whole game has turned around. Elab know exactly when to go for it. They went like
Radiant's top tower has
possibly the best team in the Middle East in my eyes. That when they smell blood, they punish you for it, and that was Elab right there. They did lose both their support backliners to the Axe and the Mirana, but while doing so, they established a lead that the Axe and the Mirana alone couldn't overturn. So, Basher coming out next on the Juggernaut. Rajix is gonna form a Assault Furious. And a very rich Centaur over here with an Aghanim's, a Vanguard, a Hood, and he has a gem on him too. He'll be very happy with that. And here comes the smoke from SnD. They are gonna need to get something out of this, and they do spot Rajix. They're thinking about making a move, and they're waiting for the... And they catch him, and the arrow does come in, and they do catch Rajix. But not enough there. Rajix gets relocated back. TBS could be in trouble now, and they're waiting for Rajix to return with the GH. And they are going to come back, and Elab have the potential to turn this around and get multiple turnaround kills. They get one, they get two. SnD had to try something, they did. and they got punished for it. Unfortunately, they just didn't have the damage to take down this bristleback, and it's looking extremely grim now for SnD. As you can see, the graph continues to spike downwards, and Elab are close to taking the first game of this grand finals and making a statement that they want their title back.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this tower is absolutely melting, and oh!
Middle tower has fallen.
Ikizor was in danger of... and his arrow goes to waste there. They are looking to engage here. And KKZor does go in on the IO, but the IO lives just barely! And this is going to be a disaster for SnD. The boat does come in and lands on 2. And the IO comes in and heals everyone up, and they just don't have the damage at this point. The boat didn't do enough. Down goes Mirana, down goes Panda in disguise. Mirana with a buyback. But unless they do something significant with this buyback, this is good game. Meteor Bob gets caught now. And Meteor Bob might go down here too. And Meteor Bob does go down, and I think we're going to see a GG very soon here, guys. Mirana almost trying to bait them away so they don't take racks, and most of them are ignoring her.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And Mirana heads out of there, and lines being drawn
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
by Ara. And they've got racks on 2 lanes, and this is already looking like it's over. Now taking the bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And talk about smelling blood and exposing it. That's Elab. I was just talking about how they have the potential to do such a thing. And KKZor blows up, and that is going to be a good game right then and there from Ara. Very, very impressive performance by Elab. For all the perfect ghost chips Meteor Bob dished out this game, it wasn't enough. Elab knew exactly how to be vicious with their punishments of the tiniest mistakes SnD were doing. So the series is 1-0, best of 3, grand finals, and advantage Elab. We will see you guys very soon for the next game.